Protonic Reversal.
Protonic Reversal.
Protonic Reversal with your host, Conan Neutron.
So, as we established, coming in 79. Sorry, Conan Neutron was wrong. It wasn't 1980. Is when you first kind of came out of the gate. What was the plan there? Because I know you. There was the Biafra. The Let Them Eat Jellybeans is what I'm thinking of as well, right?
Which Conan, do you want to tell the audience who's on Let Them Eat Jellybeans, or should I?
Like freaking everybody. I mean, go stop listening to this and watch. I mean, there's Flipper, there's Flag, Dead Kennedys, obviously, Circle Jerks,
Bad Brains,
yeah, the Feeders,
the Feeders, Voice Farm, the Bee People, Jad Fair. All right,
half Japanese. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah. Incredible compilation, just one of the all times. I consider that one of the gold standards of a compilation. Actually,
right. When I met Peter Buck,
Really Red's on there too. Forgot about that.
When I met Peter Buck, who I really respect and all this, but I was really getting sick of people moving to Seattle in the 90s, and the person that introduced me to him kind of fucked me, says, "Oh, Steve, have you met Peter Buck yet?" And this is when everybody had met Peter Buck. Everybody had met Peter Buck. And I wandered in on a Scott McCoy show where Peter Buck was playing beautiful big guitar behind Scott McCoy. And so I was standing around talking to my friend, who remained nameless, who said, "Oh, Peter, here's Steve. Steve, tell him what you do, Steve." And so I looked that carpetbagger in the eye. And I said, "I was on Let Them Eat Jellybeans."
I love it. Fantastic.
And Peter Buck does not deserve my ire, but I was mad at my friend. I wasn't mad at Peter Buck. But
a flex.
But in the goddamn 90s, I was on Let Them Eat Jellybeans. Okay?
Which is pretty cool.
Nobody else in Seattle was on Let Them Eat Jellybeans.
Yeah.
And Seattle was all about punk rock and how punk we all are.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll say it one more time, or you can just imagine I just said it one more
time. So, and of course the album title comes from it's like a play on words for first of all, there was this guy called Ronald Reagan, youngins, and then and he really, much like the Doctor, like jelly beans, although jelly babies are slightly,
and Marie Antoinette,
and Marie Antoinette,
yes.
And I'm throwing that up mostly for Forrest, who helps me out on the show, and I'm on his movie show because he shoehorns a reference to Ronald Reagan in almost every episode. So that's for you, Forrest. So
by the way. God, we're all talking about Neil Young these days. I want to point out that Neil Young is a Reagan supporter. He's a conservative. Yeah. He's the kind of conservative we can all talk to and won't go nuts with a gun. We're all afraid of conservatives nowadays. Conservatives are okay. It's just the fucking terrorists we're worried about. So we don't get political, but yes, Neil Young, godfather to punk, is from Canada. And he dares have an opinion about American elections.
Right.